Shalom. First and
Shalom.
foremost, we're going to give all glory
Shalom.
and honor to Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Bashem,
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Hashem.
Yahushai,
Yahushai.
Bashem,
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Rakakadash.
Hashem.
Rakakadash.
Double
Hakadash.
honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone teaching and who rule well. Um, this is Brother Barak.
This is Brother Salah.
This is the brother of Nawaha.
And we're going to give you
But
we're going to be doing this lesson and in the spirit, and we're going to be speaking about the bread defiled among the Gentiles, and these heathens, man, because that's what these heathens do. They destroy everything, man. And I'm going to get this verse. This is the book of, and I'm going to make sure I'm just getting everything on video. Okay, so this is the book of Ezekiel 4 and 13. And it said, the Lord said, in this way people of Israel will eat defiled food among the nations where I will drive them. And here it says, so in this translation it says, we will eat defiled bread in the Gentile lands. So, we're going to be eating, this man, this devil man, this man Esau man, he fucked up everything. He destroyed everything, man. And, you know, it goes back to, even what we were naturally eating, in the ancient world, you know, th- those things don't even exist anymore. Those things aren't even the same anymore. You know, we got like, we got, you know, uh, we got GMO foods. We got GMO, uh, people. We got GMO. How you say it? GMO. I mean, everything's just fake, man. These heathens just destroyed everything. And I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So these heathens, man, this devil, Esau Edom, you know, who is the devil the Bible speaks of. He's basically weaponized everything, including the food. Now I'm gonna go into this right here, and I'm gonna screen share. I don't know if I can screen share, guys, but this goes here. Can you guys hear me?
fine, I hear you.
Okay, okay, okay. So
Yeah, we hear you, brother. We hear
this
you.
goes into I'm gonna just send this screenshot right here so you guys can see. And this goes into, you know, um the food, our bread defiled among the Gentiles, These brands use aborted fetal cells to flavor their products. Flavor enhancer called contains HEC 293 human embryonic kidney cells, also called natural flavors. Okay, so Esau, what he does is, he'll take these, aborted fetal cells, put them into these foods and then run, experiments on people, see, if the food is more malleable, more edible. Um, and I mean, on this side, man, in Babylon the Great, Mystery Babylon the Great, this place, man, like, it, don't think that you're gonna be, you know, healthy, fully right, fully, having a good time, because this place is not our place of rest, and we can't, this man weaponized literally everything, and you got any
Hey,
precepts for that?
you notice that they I heard they also putting human meat in the fast food.
Yeah,
They try to get
exactly.
people to go to cannibalism.
Yeah, and that's why they got those, 1 cent burgers. You know, I remember, like, there was this there was, how you saying, one of my one of someone I knew, they came to my house, and they came back, you know, eating some fucking like 1 cent McDonald's burger. I'm like, well, think about it, man. If it's profitable, like, they ain't gonna just sell something like that that's not profitable. They're using human meat, man. You know, um, and
Remember when Popeyes came out with that chicken sandwich?
yeah,
I heard they put human meat in that too.
and that's why a lot of these dudes be stabbing each other, shooting each other, over them fucking, I'm actually I don't know if I can open up a let's see. Popeye's death over sandwich. So yeah, man, and we have right here, 28-year-old man was stabbed to death at a Popeyes in Maryland on Monday night after a fight over the restaurant's chicken sandwich. So, you got these fucking, you know, Jake, man. Like, I don't know what Jake's doing, man, but you know, it they fighting over this nonsense, man. You know, fighting over this fucking defiled food. You know, and it's just crazy, man. Brother say loud. You got any precepts to bring out?
Yeah. So if I can find this precept, brother, but I believe them fighting over the chicken that goes back to it when we were in Egypt, and when the Lord gave us quail, it was basically that Israel just kept eating the quail until they died from overeating. If I can find that precept, because I don't want to butcher the precept. Uh, let's see.
And while I don't know while you're getting that, basically like this doesn't just go into the food, you know, the bread defiled among the Gentiles. This goes into the doctrines as well. The doctrines of these Gentiles, these heathens. We can't be trying to be like over here being nice, accepting of the heathens' customs. I actually had a guy, um, you know, who was actually working with me, and he texted me. And he's like, "Are you get? Are you It's Eid. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's this like Muslim holiday or something, right? Some Muslim holiday." And he's like, "What are you getting me for this holiday?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't celebrate that shit, man. Like, get the fuck out of here. We can't be nice to these heathen and Gentile doctrines, you know? Um, and actually, like, that goes back into, the proper names. We have to be using the proper name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. We can't be out here using the fucking name, Yahweh, Elayuhi, Yahuwah, or, Yeshua, you know? No,
Yahya.
exactly, Ahaya. No, that's fucking confusion, man. We're supposed to be using the name Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. All these guys always trying to act, different, trying to, I don't know, they think they're like superior when if no, man, you got to use the proper name, and that goes back to, humility, man. And I'm going to pull out a precept. So, this is the book of Proverbs 16:18, and it says, "Pride goeth uh here, let's go here. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall." Man, these guys are prideful, man. They don't want to use the proper name. They don't you know they don't want to obey order. They don't want to, you know take heed to rebuke. They don't want to follow, listen and take counsel to the elders. you know and the scriptures even say, salvation is only uh in under one name, which it goes back to Acts 4 and 12. So, you out here using all these other names, and you're fucking teaching, you're leading people astray, and you're gonna get destroyed, man. You know, the Lord gonna destroy you people. And so we can't.
Hey, brother,
Go ahead, brother.
also
Go
like you
ahead.
go, go, go,
No,
go.
no, you got it. You got it.
Oh, yes, and another thing I like to add, there's a reason why we shouldn't let why we shouldn't make a covenant with the heathen, man. So like the scriptures speak on us not making a covenant with the heathen. Why? Because we're not supposed to learn their customs, even when it goes into like us, like we don't marry their wives, but we take them as concubines. Like, but if we take let's say a heathen woman as like a wife, quote unquote, right, or she's a lesser wife, rather, like we don't adopt her customs. We have the kid, and then when she bears, our kid, our seed line, Israel's seed line, that kid, he's supposed to learn our customs, not follow the way. ways of the heathen. You know. So let me get the precept out. Follow not.
Wait, like I had
Uh,
a preset for you for the names for the right names. Proverbs 8:10. The
I'll
name
pull
of
it up.
the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So only righteous will have those true names, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. And it's a strong tower.
Yeah, and exactly, uh, we starting to see, the Lord sift out these people, man, that are using the improper names, and yeah, man, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and so you got other guys using them other names. We're starting to see, man, the house of David and the house of Saul, and we're starting to see who's really, sincere about this truth. You know, these other guys, man, trying to just, throw out random names, you know, don't even understand why they saying that, how it goes back to, that Yiddish Germanic language wasn't even proper Paleo Hebrew. They call on they not even using the full name. They call on the name of Yah. You know, and who are you referring to? Yahweh. Yahuwah, Yahusha. You know, so and that's disrespectful, man. And these guys don't want to be humble. They want to continue to fucking go and live in their folly, just like a dog returning to his vomit, man. They want to, they no matter how many times you rebuke them, they still go on and fucking do the same shit. They still breaking down the scriptures wrong. They still breaking down the MOTB wrong. They saying the MOTB isn't a physical mark. Saying it's the name JC. These Gentiles gotta fucking go, man. These fucking heathens gotta go. We can't be nice to these heathens, man. Try to like, act all, be accepting and opening. You know, there's gonna be a place for them, and they're gonna be fucking slaves, okay, in the kingdom. They're gonna be slaves, okay, and why? Because of the sins of their forefathers. You know, they were the ones who fucked you over, and now you trying to be nice to them. You know, and this is what
uh,
happens,
uh, uh,
man. You let people, you let people get these Gentiles get into your congregation, which is with these heathens, and then they start fucking bringing in their random doctrines. Bringing in these other names, calling on the name Yahweh. It's going off, man.
all right, all right. So this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verses 2 through 4. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yashai, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at the signs of heaven. Meaning what? When they see shit happening, they're like in Marvel, but we know what the fuck it means, right? They're like, oh, the moon turned blood red. Oh, they see like let's say they see like a shooting star, or they see that, or they even see them chariots, right? Yeah, the heathen, they're actually gonna get scared when they see them in chariots. But when Israel sees them, and I'm mainly speaking of the elect of Israel, man, Lord willing, we are part of that number, man. Man, it's a sign of hope. It's a sign of that's us getting out of here. Lord willing, we get beamed up by them chariots, right?
Eh,
All right, yeah,
Go
all right.
ahead,
In
go
verse
ahead.
3, Salakia, for the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. Yeah, and that's them going to fucking idolatry.
And,
Them worshiping the damn cross or Cesare Borgia, or whatever. That's why they can't accept them. They can't understand that the mark is physical. Why? Because these motherfuckers are they're carnal, man.
yeah, and you know, the thing is, man, these guys don't have the faith to even believe that the chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and we're gonna get beamed up by them chariots. These guys don't even have faith. They believe that we're gonna be delivered out of Babylon either by leaving the country or going by a ship, by a boat. But if that's the case, man, when these nuclear missiles happen, you think a boat's just gonna, these other nations want to fucking come to Babylon with the boat, man? Nah, man. The scriptures talk about in a twinkling in an eye we shall be changed, right? And here, let me pull that
And
let me
and,
pull
the,
that
and
scripture out. Matter of fact. Yeah, so this is the book of First Corinthians 15 and 52, and it says, here, let's pull that out. So this is, and it says, here, let's see. So in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. You know, it ain't gonna be some fucking, you guys act like it's gonna be some like fucking movie, where some boat is just gonna magically just appear and everyone's like, get on the boat. This is not no fucking video game. You guys have no faith either. Because the Lord can do miracles, man. You know, that you guys are doubting and I see a lot of guys, man, when they hear about them chariots, they just laugh. They just laugh, man, because these guys don't even have faith. These people scoff. They scoff and mock at the name of the Lord. At this prophecy. You know, like, man.
Yeah. They laugh. They laugh because they're vessels. They don't have no. They can't comprehend. They can't understand what's going on. So
Yeah.
the hell with them guys.
Yeah, and speaking of the bread defiled among the Gentiles, you got guys like that one, you know, what's that guy? That guy that calling himself King David. Guys like this guy, like, eating pork, um, drinking
Oh
Coca-Cola.
yeah, I seen that. He threw. He threw.
Yeah, yeah,
He threw.
yeah. That's
He
a
fat,
per.
right? The fat guy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And that's a perfect example of
I
what.
ain't gonna lie. I used to watch him. I used to watch him before he did that.
Mhm.
I used to watch him before he used to call himself King David.
Yeah, and that's a perfect example of what not to do. That, honestly, man, that's a perfect example of what we're speaking about. You know, how you saying it? Eating that, you know, um, bread defiled among the Gentiles. That's a and Tawari Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai for giving us that that reference. But you guys got anything to add?
All right, yeah, that's right. And speaking of swine, right, and these heathens, we're gonna jump to First Maccabees, chapter one. We're gonna start at verse 40 when they sacrifice swine in the Temple of Solomon, right? Right, and I believe that's when these Amalekites, when they besieged Jerusalem. Yeah, and I believe it was much after Alexander, if I remember correctly. But hold on, let it load up. I actually have it.
Yeah, I got it on my screen as well, so they'll be able to see.
Okay, yeah, it's fucking Esau, man. All right, I have it right here. So this is First Maccabees chapter one, and we're gonna jump to verse. All right, verse 40. As all right, as had been her glory, so was her dishonor increased, and her excellency was turned to mourning. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, man. And that's and that goes into and that was a precursor to the MOTB. Because what does Esau want? He wants all to be one people with him on top, man. That's why he wants to implant this charagma, this Michael C hip in everyone. Why? So he can take the places of the Most High, man. Man, on a carnal level, but we know that this is all according to prophecy. That's why there's a precept to this, right? Or this is the precept to the MOTB. All right, verse 42. And everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion. Speaking of the 2/3, right? And that goes to show you that a bunch of people are sellouts. That it goes to show you that there's gonna be a people that side with the fucking heathen, man. That want to get seen by the heathen, and why either the woman's a heathen and they want to please their woman and themselves by allowing heathen into the congregation. Yeah, those are those same Israelites
And yeah,
and
that
and
goes.
sacrifice.
Salakia, go ahead.
So all right, and sacrifice unto idols and profane the Shabbat. for the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, and they should follow the strange laws of the land, and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, that they should profane the Shabbat days and festival days, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts, that they should also leave their children uncircumcised, and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation, to the to the end they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. And that's what you're seeing today, man. 2/3 of our people allowing these heathens, man, and what they do, they preaching this soft doctrine. They preaching that the Gentiles can also be saved, man. And let me tell you how much bullshit that is, because when Yahushua gets back, someone's in trouble. So someone's in fucking trouble, man.
And these guys want to like they want to read all these books and then they want to like forget the visions of the prophets like Obadiah. You know, you don't see these guys mentioning any of those books. Matter of fact, they try to refute and try to debunk those books. Which is completely bugged out. Don't even try to question the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know. These guys are full of
Eh,
shit, man, and we starting to see it. We starting to see the house of David versus the house of Saul. These guys just started. We starting to see who's really sincere. Because a lot of these guys, man, they might say they're in the truth. They might say all these fucking words, man, but they're not really in this truth. You know, they're just being hypocrites in the sight of men. And that goes back to a lesson I did yesterday. It says Ecclesiasticus 1:29. It says, "Be not a hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed what thou speakest." And so a lot of these guys, man, they'll be saying one doctrine and then go into a different doctrine, and that's completely fucking double-minded, man. Like it's through, man, through.
yeah, and let me get a precept to that. Because you said they're jumping from doctrine to doctrine. They're not sticking on one accord.
Yep.
Let's get that. And I believe the elder apostle Ramla brought out this precept. I've learned this from him. Where it goes from let's see, jump to and pro every winded doctrine. Let me get this. All right, this is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verses 14 through 16. That we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness whereby they lie in wait to deceive. And that's these fucking heathens and Gentiles, especially fucking Esau, man. But speaking the truth in love may grow up into him in all things, in which is the head, even Hamashiach, from the whole body, they fitly joined together and compact by that which every joint supplieth, according to the effectual working in the measure of every part, making the increase of the body unto the edifying of itself in love. And yeah, and that's what brothers mean by the body of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, and that's his precept right here in Ephesians chapter 4 verses 14 through 16, right? Right, that's the brothers, that speak about this truth, in sincerity. You're right, speaking of the prophecies of Yahweh Bashim El Shai, not, not bullshit doctrine of men where it said all Gentiles can be saved, or you can only have one wife, fucking IUIC, or yeah, or or calling on the wrong names, and jumping back to the wrong names. If you jump to Exodus, um, I believe it was Exodus 14. Or let me find it real quick. Give me a second.
Okay. I don't know if you
Yeah.
me to
I know it is. It's I am that I am. It is Exodus 3:14. Now let me get this in the Blue Letter Bible. Right, right. So people can know, right, right. Okay, all right. Type in the Blue Letter Bible. Type in Exodus,
yeah. Let me get that real
Exodus
quick.
chapter 3.
Blue letter. Okay. So this is Exodus 3 and 14, and you got let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah. Yes, sir. Exodus chapter 3, verse 14 and 15. Right.
Mhm.
All right. So, and it says here, and Yahweh said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, "Thus shalt say unto the children, Yahweh hath sent me unto you," and that's what his word reads in Paleo Hebrew. Because if you use the tools in Exodus chapter 15, where it says, and Yahweh and God said moreover unto Moses, "Thou shalt say unto the children of Israel that the Lord in all caps, your God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob," and that's a clear cut that this is that this is only meant for Israel, because it talks about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob throughout the whole scriptures, right? Has sent me unto you, that this is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. So again, if you look at the tools and you look at the Paleo Hebrew for the word Lord in all caps, right, and like you see in the Assyrian script, right? But if we show this to you in the but if we show this to you in the Paleo Hebrew Tetragrammaton, the like the Strong's Lexicon Dictionary will say Jehovah, but it's actually pronounced Yahweh. So that proves to you that even the scriptures, it clearly shows you that the name that the name of the Lord is Yahweh, which his name means I am.
Mhm. And if you still want to go, you still want to question it, because you got a lot of guys saying, well, it's only one vowel point off, you know. Well, you're dealing with a serious topic here, you know. Uh, you're dealing with the name of the Lord. That's not something we should play around with, right? So I got this chart right up here. I'm gonna open this image in the new tab, and as
Hey,
you guys
hey,
could,
hey, brother, so, Slaki, if you look at the chat right here, is about to load up. Give it a second. Yeah, that one vowel point off.
yeah.
Yeah, right
Hey,
there,
hey, that's a
clear
spirit
as
ock.
day.
That's a spirit ock because I just got that pulled up. I just got that pulled up. Hey, call out Yahweh Shemi Shai. I'm actually
Hey,
on my
call
screen
y'all
right
busting out,
now.
okay?
Yeah, on my screen right now, I actually have that same part. And as you can see, that Yahuwah, which these other guys are using, that's the wrong Semitic translation. They're using the Greek and Latin translations when we should be using the Semitic translations. So these guys are going off and they're and they're being double-minded. Like the book of the James 1:8 says how a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So yeah, I'm gonna call you guys out. You guys that are using the fucking name, Ahaya and Yahuwah and then Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai and then Yahweh and then Yeshua. You guys are fucking double-minded, man. You double-minded and you going off.
Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is the only true and correct name. Yeah, Yahweh being the names of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai meaning that in the Paleo Hebrew, Yah, He, Hawashai Shai saves, deliverer, or is a true name of the Messiah, who the world English calls JC or Jesus Christ.
And you got guys, man, that even well, how you say to going back to bread defiled among the Gentiles, you got guys still using the name Christ just to kind of like like IUIC just to kind of like how do you say it like um you know how you say it like reach out to those other people that don't understand the names. They still using them name. So they're basically how you saying it like they're basically bending their doctrine and bending the names to fit the Gentiles narrative, you know, kind of like oh look, yeah, we can still use those names, yeah, and they'll speak to these guys, and that's why you got guys like IUIC with Christ in their name. You know, because if they didn't put Yahweh Shem Shai, you know, they in their name, you know, that then people wouldn't be like going to them. They'd be like, oh, what is this? You know?
Hey, 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 I have a scripture right here. This is First Maccabees chapter 3, verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their image. So they want to bend the doctrine unto them. When clearly, as I as we read in the in Exodus chapter 3, verses 14 through 15, that it was only meant unto who? Unto the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob,
Mhm.
not anyone else. That is a clear cut unto that, unto you fucking heathens, man.
Yep.
Fuck
Yeah.
out of here with that
Yeah.
bullshit.
You heathens are through, man. Like, get out of here. You know, trying to break things down, and the Lord's gonna, he's gonna reveal you people. You know, he's gonna reveal you wicked ass motherfuckers. You know, he's gonna be able to tell. We're gonna be able to tell, and and the Lord giving us discernment, the spirit of discernment. So you heathens just doing these mischievous acts, you know who you are. You know, you heathens still going off using improper names, even though you know they're the wrong names. You know, you know exactly who you are.
I have another piece up right here, Rock. This is Psalms chapter 50, verse 16. But unto the wicked, and that's referring to you fucking Edomites and the rest of you damn heathens, Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou should takest my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee. Yeah, yeah, and I'm speaking to you certain motherfuckers that no matter what the fuck we tell you what to do, you ain't gonna do it. And,
Yep.
and you know who the fuck you are.
Yeah,
Like, like,
you guys know who
like, like,
exactly who you are. And, you know, you guys not taking heed to rebuke. You know, you still out here doing the same fucking shit. You know exactly who you are, man. And you know the Lord gonna deal with you. Don't worry, the Lord gonna deal with your ass.
in verse 18 says, when thou sawest a thief, then thou consent consentedest consentedst with him, and has been a partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. You fucking shitty ass insincere heathens, man. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, and thou slanderest thy own mother's son, man. And that goes into Esau, man. Man, slandering Jake, speaking badly of him, or being fucking talebearers, man. Man, y'all bosh him, y'all shot, man. He's gonna fucking destroy your ass.
And honestly, man, like if you not an Israelite at this point and you some fucking Gentile, I don't want to ever fucking talk to you. I don't want to fucking talk to you. So, you know, if you watching this and you some fucking Gentile, you know, I don't want to fucking speak to you. All right. So that's it, man. You know, we done listening to your fucking doctrines. You know, we done listening to your fucking, you know, bullshit. We done trying to mix, certain doctrines. We're not doing that, man. You know, the Lord isn't a respecter of persons. And, matter of fact, I'm gonna get that out before we here. Let's see because we got a lot of guys, showing that, and that's going against the word, being a respecter of persons. So this is the book of Romans 2:11. It says, "For there is no respect of persons with Yahweh Shem Yahushai." So yeah, man, you guys, you doing one thing to a different guy and then saying one thing to another guy, acting a certain way, putting on a different voice in front of another guy. We know who you are. We know what you're about, man. So yeah, man, that's kind of everything I wanted to say. You know, um, Lord willing, this is edifying. I don't know if you guys got any other precepts, but we want to just wrap it up and speak about these heathens. Don't ever get involved with some heathen customs. Don't mix yourself with the heathen customs. Don't try to be accepting of the heathen's customs. We're not doing that, man.
Yeah, scripture says, be in the world, not.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be like this world, man. You know. A lot of guys staying in there in this truth, and they still got worldly parts of them. So yeah, you got anything else, brother Selah, brother Nawaha?
Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Just one more precept, right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, this is First Corinthians chapter 7 verse 31, and they that use this world, not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. Yeah, and then that's what we're seeing right now, man. Man. That's why the time is speeding up, man. Well, for the elect's sake, man. Man, Lord willing, we are part of that number, man. Like we see what the fuck's happening to these people, man. Esau's going down, and so the rest of these heathens, right?
Yeah,
Right.
we
So
seeing the
yo,
Lord sift these people out in real time, man. Sifting out the real people who are really about this truth and who aren't really sincere.
you brothers and you few sincere sisters, pray that Yahweh Bashem Yahshai stays that you stay in this truth, man. That the Lord doesn't take away your candlestick, and that we keep pushing on to the end. That we do not take the MOTB, right? And that the Lord He provides us protection. Wherever we go, that He's going to lift up that standard for us. That when if we it would that he gives the spirit to endure if we're if some of us get thrown into prison, or if we're by ourselves, that we might meet some of the brothers, and that we might link up with them, and that we make it, to see the kingdom on this side.
Yeah, how willing, man. Um, and
Come, Lord willing.
yeah. All right, man. And if that's everything, you guys got everything you want to bring out.
Yes, sir. Y'all Bashim Yal Shai Watazar.
Hey,
You
so
know, we be part of that.
yeah, Lord willing, we are part of that number, man. You know, and cause we almost out of here. And yeah, we're gonna end this off by saying, call halal, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashem,
Bashem,
Hashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Yahushua,
Bashem,
Bashem,
Rakakwadash.
Hashem,
Kodash.
Rakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect out there, and you few sincere, Akim, listening and learning, and continue to push this truth. And I would like to say, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.